Okay, people. Today I have a little bit of a different in the house. I worked a little bit on blinging my board, so I went to eRaptor and I bought myself a collectible card game box. It's a huge box made of wood. On the sides, the beautifully painted lid is actually made of, I don't really know, it seems to be plastic. It comes completely unassembled. It tells you don't need to glue it. I have to say, yeah, I was very happy not to have to glue it because it's going to take cards, but the problem is putting it together was so difficult, and it's actually not really very user-friendly. That, as you can see here, there's a lot of wear and tear simply trying to put the wood together, because they come in huge planks and then you basically have to bend them into place, which is really, really difficult. The wood splintered in some parts. I'm not very happy about this, considering that this retails at 150 euros. It came, as you can see already here, this part was already broken off, not very happy. And here you can see those marks where I had to put in those plastic holders, these ones here that divide the cards. They are in one piece and you actually have to wedge them in, which was really difficult. And one of them actually broke. This one's broken, but you can keep it in place using these horizontal dividers. So would I recommend this box from eRaptor? No, I would not. I don't think it's good value for money considering how much you're paying. But now look at my storage solution for Lord of the Rings, the living card game. I have printed out vertical dividers from Board Game Geek, which I've then sleeved and put between the different adventures. So here you've got the original, the core set, all adventures and all landscape cards. Then up next is the Mirkwood Cycle, the Hunt for Gollum, the Conflict at the Karok, and so on and so forth. And here I've started to work on the ones that I have from the Dwaro Delph cycle. I've decided not to get the whole Dwaro Delph cycle, first of all because it's again out of print, but also because not all of those adventures sounded so appealing. I've also got a couple of other box sets upstairs, and I've ordered the complete Lord of the Rings version, based on the books, the Lord of the Rings. Here I've got the Saga expansion, Fog on the Barrow Downs, which was the Fellowship 2014. These are not sleeved yet, and I've also got a Nightmare deck, which I never really wanted, but I got it anyway because somebody sent it to me by mistake. So that's okay. I don't think I'll ever use it because the Dead Marshes is difficult enough as it is. But I've got it anyway, and it's nice to have it nicely put down. I will at some point print off the dividers for the Law, Spirit, Leadership, and No Domain cards, and the Tactics cards. In general, I'm very happy, but I again have to have a little Fantasy Flight game rant. This here is the vertical divider as I designed it myself. I printed off the top part, and this down here is the cut out front of the adventure pack as you can buy it in the shops. Now the adventure packs, and I'm just going to show you what they look like these days. They look like this. Again, they come with beautiful artwork. I mean, this is the front of the adventure card game pack. So as you can see, it's kind of in a plastic pack and the cards are in there, separately wrapped. Now, what I don't get is why don't Fantasy Flight Games print these off as if they were vertical dividers? You could put the expansion symbol up here. It wouldn't be a problem at all, so that people can actually cut these out and use them as dividers. Instead, they give them to you like this, And the artwork, and on the back there is artwork as well, is simply lost. I don't understand this. This is so beautiful. Why don't they make the most of this so that people can actually keep the artwork? This is completely beyond me. It's a little bit like the non-existing inserts for Arkham Horror, for example, where you have beautiful artwork that will never be seen and that will only be ripped out because you can't use the box otherwise. Again, I don't understand Fantasy Flight Games, but that's just me. I'm pretty sure that they have a reason for it. So what I have done is I have taken, for all of the adventure decks that I have, I've printed off the dividers and sleeved them. And then I've taken the front of the box and cut it out and stuck it in so that I at least get the artwork. And on the back, I've got the back of the artwork. So this is the conflict of the Karok, and as you can see, there is Beorn in his bear aspect, because it is beautiful artwork, and it would be a shame to let it go to waste. So this is my storage solution for Lord of the Rings, the LCG. This whole thing is very, very heavy, so this is not the thing that I would use to lug it around. So once I've finished sleeving them, I will put it upstairs in my game room and then just play from there. But just so that you see, I have been busy shopping again, and this is what I've got at the moment. So talk to you soon. Have a lovely Sunday.